But before we get started, if you happen to be new to the channel and you want to become a member, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, hit that notification bell, leave me a comment down below. And go on over to IG and follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. My bad, I don't know what that was right there. You could tell I ain't been doing this that often. Got to get back into the flow of things.
Gotta get back into the swing of things. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Trap News and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like good, cracking the same here at TNN. Trap News Network. Second news you can use. Good knowledge, you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a get subscribe, everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's second news you can use. That good knowledge, you're not finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a get subscribe, everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's acknowledging you're not finna get nobody's collegington, big dog. We finna go over here and slide over to my man Hoodie from the Hood, Hoodington from the Hoodington. Finna get into this, man. His opinion on Dub's paperwork coming out. Let's get into it. Let's go.
But anyways, y'all see the title, man. This is something that came across my desk. People be wanting me to speak on certain things, and on top of that, I had already just seen two other content creators react to this, one being Rascal, shout out to Rascal, and one being Chill 16 to Life, shout out to Chill.
Big shout out to Chill 16 to Life.
And it was Dubs' some paperwork happened to do with Dubs. Now, if you've been around for a long time, you know who Dubs is, and you know that he and I have had dealings with each other in the past. Nothing personal against Dubs. We just don't too much speak nowadays. But this came out, and I just wanted to give my opinion on it based on like I said, I had dealings with him in the past. And as he would say, once it's on the internet, anybody could give their opinion. Now, this is not paper.
Now, Dubs, that is something that you always stand by. Once it's on the internet, they can get their opinion. So when you become what they are giving the opinion about, you feel me?
Work as far as like him telling on nobody or no type of case he was being prosecuted or assisting in. He was already in prison, serving his life sentence. It was a civil suit. Basically, he was suing the CDC over some medication or something like that. But in that civil suit, it came out that he was, or his attorney had said something about him being placed around active inmates or whatever the case is, pretty much letting it be known that he was to be kept away.
He was to be kept on protective custody, and Dubs was a PC.
Away from them at that time. He was SNY. This is around 2000. Damn, I don't even want to get it wrong. 2007, 2011, somewhere within that time frame. He was already on the other side for whatever reason. We don't know. And like I said, this is the individual that I dealt with in the past, and certain people will be like, hey, he ain't no good. He's this, he's that. You know what I mean? And I never took it upon myself to ask him or to go deep into what he had going on. In my head, I was kind of like, I don't know. And that right there should be, well, if you don't know, it's probably something going on. But at the same time, he had showed.
It doesn't seem like it's too much to be confused about. It doesn't seem like it's too much not to know. So if you don't know, it's like maybe you don't want to know.
Little signs to where I will be like, he seemed like he good to me, and I get to that. Now in Chill's video, and I don't feel like Chill was bashing him, and neither was Rascal. They was just stating the facts. But in Chill's video, he had the receipts. He was more so showing like times where Dub said this and where he said that and whatever the case, and you know what I mean. And I know for one, Dubs had took American Cholo to his hood. Not that they was necessarily hanging out with a gang of fools from his hood, but he was over there. Then
now one can imagine that if he has the fortitude to take American Cholo over there, it would mean that maybe there is some kind of good standings, because I wouldn't imagine that American Cholo would go into a neighborhood with somebody who's no good.
Chill had played a clip where it was Dubs getting at the dude L, who is a dropout, who has let it be known that he went to the other side, and he was telling him like, yo, you locked it up, you're a coward, you was scared, whatever the case is. And the way he was coming at him, that type of stuff would make you think he couldn't have went to the other side getting at somebody else like that. Regardless of, okay, he may have locked it up for this, he may have locked it up for that, I don't know. I assumed that Dubs did his time and he came home and he was just like, I'm good. You know, I'm cool off that life. I'm gonna be a regular civilian. That's what I assumed. I never asked him a question. I never was like, hey, what's your status? None of that. You know what I mean? I also know that some people could get put in tricky situations. Goddamn, so it's a gang of white people. I know that people could get put in tricky situations due to their politics for any type of reason. And it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody had bad paperwork or they told or whatever the case is. Some people will argue in order to go to the other side, you have to debrief and tell, etc. I don't know.
I mean, that would make sense, but I don't know. I ain't never been on the other side, and you know, or either side, or for that matter. But with that all being said, it does kind of make you wonder what was said to American Cholo, still kind of on that made him comfortable enough to go over there. Because I wouldn't imagine that American Cholo would go over there. There's any kind of a flu flam afoot.
I've never went to that other side, and neither have a lot of y'all, so we don't know what the process is at the end of the day. Unless you're talking to people on that other side to know what the process is, you shouldn't even know what goes on. I don't know what happens, how you get over there. You can probably tell them, hey man, look, I'm done, they're gonna kill me, and they might move you over there. I don't know. But listen, so that was that, you know what I mean? For all I know, Dubs could have been up under somebody, because this is how it works over there. From what I've heard, you could be up under somebody, and that person that you up under could fall out of favor within that organization, and then everybody up under them gotta go. And that may have been the case. When he talks, it kind of sounds like he's alluding to that, because when he says nobody that I never did business with, nobody, I'm in nobody's paperwork, I never told on nobody, he's very persistent about that, and he inconsistent, and he keeps saying that in every video. When the whole thing comes up, when people ask about his status, that's the number one thing he goes to. So he's kind of telling you without telling you.
Like, man, I got caught up in a flu flam based off what somebody else did, but I ain't do nothing. That's this nigga.
Yeah, I went over there, but I ain't do nothing foul. You know what I mean? Whatever happened. I kept it solid in his, words. That's how he kind of relaying the message. But like I said, I mean, he could have, I was under the impression that he just fell back from that. Now, Chill said one thing. He was like, one thing that caught his attention is, why would you parole and go stand next to somebody like Gunner, who's let it be known that he went to the other side, and I didn't even know that he went to the other side. I know he said he went to I think Jamestown, the yard where the Northerners couldn't be. Yes, that's the other side for them, but it wasn't the other side for everybody else at that time. But then he turned around and said, well, no, he didn't. Dubs himself said that Rascal paroled active, which he did, and Rascal just fell back. I'm cool, and some people might not be feeling that he fell back, but he didn't go to no bunk yard. He didn't do nothing foul. You know what I mean? So I'm saying all that to say it's a possibility that Dubs could have done that. Like, hey, just paroled and fell.
It just felt like, hey, my dude, I'm going to fall back and I'm going to go right here. So I'm saying, get myself out the way. But then at the same time, it seemed like amongst their fraternity, they want you active until your very last drop.
Back from all that. That's what I was under the impression of. Like I said, I never asked the man. I never went too deep because it ain't my politics. But I mean, now the cat is out of the bag that he was on that side. I mean, it's like, hey man, you know, I don't know why he won't tell the story, and maybe he will one day, but it seems like he don't want to tell the story of how he ended up on that side or whatever. He just pretty much be like, my status don't matter. I'm a free man. Prison is prison, whatever the case is. I've seen him make several videos where he's alluded to his status and then he kind of leave you hanging, which as a content creator, I mean, I get it, because them videos is doing numbers. People tap in only to not hear what happened at the end. But
I mean, it keeps them coming back for more. It's like the carrot on the end of a stick for a horse, for real.
Yeah, man. I guess it's confirmed he was on that side. Whatever his reasons are, like I said, one day he'll let us know, or maybe he won't. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, I already knew this, I told you, whatever the case is. But yeah, that was my first time laying eyes on that paperwork. Like I said, he not telling on nobody or nothing, but in the midst of them talking about this silver case, it was known, or it had been known, that, you know, he wasn't supposed to be around active members because it was putting him in danger. So yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I had to tap in on the situation just based on I've dealt with him in the past, and no, I did not know. No, I did not ask him. No, did he ever tell me that. He will let you know that we never even had them types of conversations. But it is what it is, man, you know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Your boy Hoodie from the hood, man. I'm out.
All right, man, we about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Right out to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue and Sleeves free. We gone.
Sexy bands on my name. How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you, and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice, and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock of belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Block him when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumbass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Yeah, bro, no, listen, bro, I just said, wait. Hear me out though, right? Wait, pause, wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, Joe, right? Wait though, right? I do want to